Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Colts end up with an 8-point victory. Jake the Snake Plumber passed for 150 yards plus and helped his Bills beat the Cardinals. Dexter McCleon stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Up in the Windy City of Chicago, we had the Bears win this one to the tune of 13 points. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Patriots win their 5th game of the season. Up in the HHH Metrodome, we had the Vikings get embarrassed by 20. Packers, Redskins. Tommy Polly won a cracker, make a big play. It's a fumble. He picks it up, he'd be off the other way. The Packers go on to win this by the final score of 20-7. The Seahawks defense got to the quarterback 4 times in their win at Seattle Stadium. The Jaguars won on the road and will head into their bye week on a high note. Donovan McNabb took to the air for over 300 yards and helped his Broncos beat the Falcons. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
Over now to news of a trade that might have some ramifications. Billy McMullen leaves the Broncos and is on his way to the Lions. And it's clear this was an area of their football team that needed somebody. In exchange, they'll get someone to beef up their roster. Keyshawn Johnson is someone that can certainly lend a hand to this receiving corps as he provides another weapon from the wideout spot.
Eric Mould had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Bengals, Titans. Chad Johnson emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. The Titans win this one by the final score of 44-21. In San Diego, right by Coronado Bay, we had the Chargers edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. And last but not least, we had the Eagles come away victorious. So let's change things up a bit and turn to a guy that's had his eye on the college game, and that's our own Mel Kiper Jr. He joins us now. Mel, your work never ends, I know. Believe me, I know better than anybody else. But it's never too early to start thinking about next year's draft, is it?
Yeah, no doubt about it. And now that most teams have 7, 8, 9 games under their belts, we're starting to get a pretty good sense for which guys are going to be blue chippers come draft day. Mawson is one guy I look at who's come a long way the past couple of years to be where he is now. 6'2", 353, out of Duke. And this is a guy that's very agile out there and has great leg drive. But what intrigues me is his versatility. I really feel he can play any position on the line, though he's without question best suited to play guard at the next level. Lowe is another guy that's starting to make some noise with a terrific senior season. He was a virtual unknown coming into this year, but people are starting to project him to have a solid NFL career. I'm starting to jump on the bandwagon as well. So that'll do it for now, but you can guarantee that the big board is going to see a lot of risers and fallers between now and April.
So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my primetime players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.